Hi everybody, Kerrin and Luci here from Modern Jive and welcome to Pretzel Mania. In this video we're going to be having a look at a selection of modern jive moves that are all variations of that classic pretzel. Now if you're following along, just check out the safety disclaimers, that's in the video description below, and if you consider subscribing to the channel, that will be brilliant as well. The classic pretzel. Back, raise, 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 turning our partner and back. So the classic pretzel starts with the leader's left to the follower's right, in nice and close, hands down at waist level. Pushing away with that left hand, we're going to take a step back, and leaders, as you step back, you're going to step to your side and you're going to offer your right hand behind your back so your follower can see it. From here, you're going to sidestep leaders to the left as you raise that left hand as the followers pick up your right hand from behind your back. Now, from here, as we change places with each other, leaders, you're going to lower your left hand and raise your right hand, changing sides. Now, leaders, you're going to drop your right elbow down, and as you turn your back to your partner, you're going to take your right hand over your head and you're going to drop it down in front of yourself. You're then going to bring your left hand through, raising that left hand, turning your follower anti-clockwise underneath, lowering that left hand at the end.
I've never fallen in love so deep.
The continuous pretzel. Goes back, raise the left, raise the right, raise the left, the right, turning our partners and back. The continuous pretzel starts with the leader's left to the follower's right, hands down at waist level and in nice and close. From here we push away with the back of our hand as leaders, you step out to the side, offering your right hand behind the back. Now leaders, as you step to the side, you're going to raise your left, we're going to pick up with the right hand that's behind the back. As we change places, we're going to lower our left hand and we're going to raise our right. Now, although our right hand is raised at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to dip the hand down and raise it again. But at the same time we dip the hand down and raise it again, leaders, you're turning to your left, so anti-clockwise, as you lead your follower to change places with you. As you start to change places, you're going to lower your right hand, leaders, and raise your left. You're going to continue turning underneath that left hand as your follower continues to change places. Now, as I turn to my left, there'll be some natural tension on my right hand that's behind my back to turn Luci a quarter turn to the side. From here, we can pick up that pretzel position again now as we change places, lowering our left hand behind the back and raising our right. Finishing off with the end of the pretzel by dropping the right elbow down, turning our back to our partner, lowering our right hand down in front of our face, raising the left hand through the middle, turning our partners anti-clockwise, stepping back, lowering the hand down at the end. The elbow hook pretzel goes back, elbow over, out, round, over the top, over, round and back. The elbow hook pretzel starts off with the leader's left to the follower's right, in nice and close, hands down at waist level. As you push away with the left hand, you've offered the spare hand, so a double hand hold at this point. Now when you bring your follower into the elbow hook part of the move, just be careful not to bring your arm up in front of yourself, otherwise you just run the risk of knocking your follower in the face with your elbow. Instead, you're going to take your right arm out to the side, leading your follower out to the side, and leaders, you're going to hook your right arm over your follower's arm, turning your partner out to the side so they can take their right foot behind the left, like they would do for a classic beginner's first move. Now from here, leaders, you're going to lead your partner forward with this left hand. As your follower comes forward onto their natural step, you're going to raise your right hand to start turning your partner anti-clockwise. As your partner comes out of that turn, leaders, you're going to step underneath that right hand. From here, we're going to go back to back as we lower that right hand down, and we're going to raise our left hand up to our left shoulder, and then we're going to take our left hand over our head in front of the face. From here, we're going to finish off by raising that left hand, turning our partners anti-clockwise, stepping back, letting go of the right hand, stepping back left to right. The half pretzel cone. Goes back, raise, raise, collect, turn, over and back. The half pretzel cone starts left to right with the leaders left to the followers right, in nice and close and the hands down at waist level. From here, as you push away with the left hand leaders, you've turned out to the side, offering your right hand behind the back. As we step to our left, you're going to raise your left hand leaders as your follower takes hold of your right hand that's behind your back. We continue to change sides as we lower our left hand and we raise our right. Now, as soon as we raise our right hand, you're going to lower your right hand again and you're going to take hold of your partner's left hand. So you have both hands now into your right hand leaders. From here, you return your partner with both hands, taking that hand over the top of the head like a comb, and then from here we can just step away, offering our left hand to our follower as we take a step back. The pretzel walk around. Goes back, raise, raise, round once, twice, over the head, round once, twice, over, finishing like a pretzel and back. The pretzel walk around starts off with the leader's left to the follower's right, in nice and close and hands down at waist level. From there you push away with the left hand, turning out to the side, offering your right hand behind the back. Now as you sidestep to the left, leaders, you raise that left hand as your follower picks up with your spare hand that's behind the back. From there we change places as we lower the left hand and we raise the right hand over your follower's head, and then you're going to lower your right hand down in front of your follower. From here we go into the walk around as we go around 1 and 2 and. From there, you're going to raise your right hand up in front of your follower's face, and then as you go back to back, you're going to lower your right hand and then raise your left hand, again taking your left hand down in front of your follower. We now walk back the opposite way for 2 counts. We go round 1 and 2 and. From there, you're going to raise your left hand up in front of your follower's face as we change places now, lowering your left hand again, raising your right again, continuing to change places. As we finish off our classic pretzel, you lower your right hand, dip it down, taking your right hand over your head, lowering it in front of your face, bringing your left hand through the middle, turning your partner anti-clockwise, lowering your hand, stepping back at the end. The half pretzel first move walk around. Goes back, under, block, round. 1, 2, out to the side, through, and catch, and back. The half pretzel first move walk around starts off left to right, hands down at waist level in nice and close. From here, pushing away with the left hand, we're going to turn out to the side, offering our right hand behind the back. Now, as you sidestep to the left, leaders, you're going to raise that left hand. And as your follower goes to take hold of your hand, you're going to whip that hand away. As you continue to change sides, you're going to keep your left hand high. And as you change sides, you turn to face your partner and block onto your partner's hip with your right hand. Now from here, you're going to pull back with this right hand, raise this left, so you turn your partner underneath your left hand. Keep your right hand on your partner, connected to your partner's back and waist, as you then step straight into their side into a first smooth position. From here, we walk round for 2 counts as we go around 1 and 2 and. Finish off like an ordinary beginner's first move as you turn your partner out to the side as they take their right foot behind the left. Lead your partner forward onto their natural step. Push through with this right hand so your partner can just do a free spin, catching left to right. Finish off with a return, stepping back, lowering that left hand at the end. The almost pretzel or false pretzel block. Goes back, raise, take, block, into the spin, return and back. The false pretzel block starts left to right in nice and close with the hands down at waist level. From here, leaders, you push away with that left hand, turning out to the side, offering your right hand behind the back. From there, as you sidestep to the left, you're going to raise your left hand, and followers, you're going to go to take hold of the right. Now, as soon as we feel you're there to take our hand, we're going to whip that hand away, but don't take it away too far, leaders, because as you continue to change places, you're going to lower your left hand down behind your back, and then you're going to retake your follower's hand with your right as we swap sides. From there, as you turn to face your partner, take your right hand out to the right, and then you're going to place your left hand onto your follower's left shoulder to block your partner from turning. Now from here, we're going to spin our follower at shoulder height. So keep your left hand at your right hand at your follower's shoulder height, left hand on your follower's shoulder. So you push with the left, pull with the right, sending your follower into a spin, stepping back, catching left to right. Finish off the move with a return, stepping in, raising that left hand, stepping back at the end. The Pretzel Flamenco. Goes back, raise, raise, round. Into the flamenco. Return and back. The Pretzel Flamenco starts off left to right in nice and close, hands down at waist level. From here, we just push away, offering our right hand behind the back. Now leaders, as you sidestep to your left, you're going to raise your left hand as your followers picks up with your right hand that's behind the back. As we continue to change places, you're going to go back to back, lowering our left hand, raising our right. Now from here, leaders, you're just going to drop your right hand and you're going to place your right hand onto your right shoulder. As you now turn to face your partner, going to the left, turning to the left. Once you face your partner, you're going to raise your left hand up in front of their face, taking your left hand over their head and up behind their neck. As we let go of both hands, you can slide your left hand down your follower's hand, so we now catch left to left. From here we go into the flamenco, so we're going to raise our left hand, turning our partners anti-clockwise. As you turn your partner anti-clockwise, get your right arm out to the right and step into each other's side with our right hands in front of each other's middle. From here we walk round for 2 counts. We're going to go round 1 and 2, looking at each other as we go round. You can also bring your hands down slowly if you wish to. As our right hand is on our partner's waist, you're going to pull with that right hand, sending your partner into a spin, catching left to right. Finishing off then with a return, stepping in, returning our partner's anti-clockwise, stepping back left to right at the end. The double pretzel. Goes back, left, right, right and block. Turn, raise the left, the right, the left and back. So the double pretzel starts off leaders left to the followers right in nice and close, hands down at waist level. From here, leaders, you're pushing away with the back of that hand, turning, offering your right hand behind the back. Now from here it starts like an ordinary classic pretzel, so leaders, you step to the side as you raise your left hand and the followers are going to take hold of your hand that's behind your back. From here, we're going to change places with each other as you lower your left hand, leaders, raising your right hand over your follower's head. Now from here, keeping hold of both hands, you're going to drop your right elbow down in front of the face, turning your back to your partner. Now, as you take your right hand down in front of your face, keeping hold of both hands, you're going to raise your left hand through, wrapping and blocking your partner into a basket position. From here, you're going to keep this left hand high and right hand low. Now, leaders, you're going to do a half turn. Followers, you're going to do a full turn. So from here, as you pull back with your right hand, followers are doing the full turn. At the same time, leaders are turning to the left, a half turn. From here, our left hand should still be over the follower's head, right hand behind the back. From here, we can go into another pretzel as we change places, changing sides, lowering our left hand, and we're raising our right. As we drop our right elbow down in front of your follower's face, turn your back to your partner, taking your right hand over and down in front of your face. From here, finish like an ordinary pretzel by bringing this left hand through the middle, turning your followers anti-clockwise, lowering your hand, stepping back at the end. The Wurlitzer Pretzel. Back, in, prepare, turn, offer. Left, right, right, left, and back. The Wurlitzer Pretzel starts off leaders left to the followers right, in nice and close, hands down at waist level. Pushing away with the left hand, we're going to offer the spare hand, so a double hand hold at this point. Like an ordinary Wurlitzer, we're going to step in, we're going to flatten our left hand to shoulder height, keeping hold of our right hand down at waist level. Pushing our partners out to the side. Now, up to this point, it's like a normal classic Wurlitzer. Now, from here, instead of flick spinning our partner, we're going to step in, raising our right hand to turn our partners anti-clockwise. At the same time your partner's turning anti-clockwise, leaders, you're going to turn to the left, dropping your right hand down behind the back into a half Nelson. As you come out of that turn, you're just going to take your left hand over the top of your follower's arm and offer that left palm. From here we go into that pretzel position as we raise our left hand, changing places, lowering that left hand, raising that right hand over your partner's head. As we drop our right elbow down, turn your back to your partner, taking your right hand over the top of your head, lowering it down in front of you. Raise the left hand through, turning your partner's anti-clockwise underneath, stepping back left to right at the end. The almost or false pretzel spin. Goes back, under, face, prepare, spin, catch, and back. So the almost pretzel spin starts off leaders left to the followers right, in nice and close, hands down at waist level. Pushing away with the left hand, you step out to the side, and leaders, you're offering your right hand behind the back. Now, as you sidestep to your left, you're going to raise your left hand, and followers, you're going to go to take hold of that leader's right that's behind his back. Now, just as we feel that you're going to take our hand, we're going to whip that hand away as we continue to change sides, lowering our left hand down and up behind our back into a half Nelson. And we can then look at our partner over our right shoulder. From there, we're going to sidestep back to the right as we extend our left hand nice and low down at waist level. From here, all I'm going to do is pull back with my left hand, sending Luci into a spin, stepping back, catching left to right. Finish off with the return anti-clockwise, stepping back, staying left to right. I just can't find my feet. If I don't try now, the chance will slip away. The Pretzel Cloak goes back, raise, raise, round, into a spin and catch. The Pretzel Cloak starts leaders left to the followers right, in nice and close, and the hands down at waist level. From there, you just push away with the left hand, turning out to the side, offering your right hand behind the back. From there, you're just going to sidestep to the left, raising that left hand as your partner picks up with the right behind the back. Now, as we change places, leaders, you lower your left hand and you raise that right hand. Now, keeping this right hand high, you're going to lead your follower forward behind your back. Now, as you lead your follower forward behind your back, you're going to turn to your left, again keeping that left hand high, and then you're going to wrap yourself into your partner's side. From there, you can lower the hands down slightly as we continue to walk around. Letting go of your left hand that's on your right hip, you're going to lead your partner round with your right hand all the way around to prepare for a spin. As you flick spin your partner into that anti-clockwise spin, you step back, catching left to right. The Pretzel Archie turn. You're going back, raise, raise, into the turn, and back. The Pretzel Archie starts off leaders left to the followers right, in nice and close, and hands down at waist level. Pushing away with the left hand, leaders, you turn out to the side, offering your right hand behind your back. From there, leaders, you sidestep to your left, raising your left hand as your follower picks up with your right. As we change places, we're going to lower our left hand and we're going to raise our right hand, changing sides. Now from here, leaders, you're going to let go of the left hand that's behind your back, and keeping a hold of the right hand, you're going to do a big circular motion going down and then forward and over. So you're doing one big circular motion with that right hand. What we're going to do is, with our followers, you're going to lower that hand, then raising that right hand so your follower starts to turn. As you literally roll off each other's shoulders, you're going to take your right hand over the top of your head, lowering your right hand down at the end to prepare your follower for a spin. From here, for a flick spin, you step in, flick down, spinning your follower anti-clockwise, stepping back left to right at the end. The Neckbreak Pretzel. Back, in, and out, forward, pivot, turn, turn. Raise right, the left, the left, the right, prepare, spin and back. The Neckbreak Pretzel starts off with the leader's left to the follower's right, in nice and close and hands down at waist level. From here, you lead your partner away with the left hand as we both take a step back. As you draw your partner forward, lead as you take your right arm out to the side like you would do for an ordinary neck break. Now we're not resting on our partner's shoulder, and equally try not to get your partner into the neck. So we're just keeping our right hand over the shoulder. Now as we turn our partners out to the side, instead of transferring the hand from the left to the right like we would normally do, keep the left hand low, offering that right hand over the shoulder. From here, as we lead our partners forward onto their natural step, we can now pivot to face the opposite way. And we do it by gently pulling back with the right hand so we both turn a 180 to face the other direction. From there, raise that right hand, turn your partner out underneath that right hand, and when your partner comes around to face you, leaders, you're going to turn yourself under that right hand. So we're going to turn all the way around, keeping that right hand high. From here, we can finish off with the reverse pretzel. So we have the right hand high, left hand low. We can go back to back as we lower our right hand and we raise our left hand over our partner's head. As you drop that left elbow down, you just turn your back to your partner, taking the left hand over your head and dropping it down in front of yourself. Bringing that right hand through the middle, taking that right hand up and over your partner's head, turning your partner all the way around. We're going to step back, preparing our partner for a spin. From here, step in and flick spin your partner all the way around, stepping back, catching left to right. The false pretzel, or almost pretzel, with a turn. It goes back, raise, turn, to face, under and back. The false pretzel with a turn starts off leader's left to the follower's right, in nice and close, hands down at waist level. Pushing away with the back of the left hand, lead as you turn out to the side, offering your right hand behind the back. Now as you sidestep towards your partner, you're going to raise your left hand as your follower goes to take hold of your right. Now leaders, when you feel your follower is about to take hold of that hand, you're going to whip your right hand away as you continue to change places. Now what you're going to do is turn to face your partner, keeping your left hand high, and as you turn to face your partner, you're going to change hands, leaders, from your left to your right, continuing to turn your follower another turn. When we come out of the turn, we just lower the hand and step away at the end. From here, finish off with a return as we step in, returning our partners anti-clockwise, stepping back, lowering the hand. The basket pretzel goes back, wrap, cradle back, forward, turn, under, raise, 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 into a spin and back. So the basket pretzel starts with the leader's left to the follower's right, in nice and close, hands down at waist level. Pushing away, offering the spare hand to your partner. From here, we're going to cradle our partners into a basket, so we lower the right, raise the left, taking the left over the right, wrapping our partners into our side. We then cradle our partners back and cradle our partners forward. Now from here, we're going to raise our left hand, nudge our followers out. As Lucy comes out of the turn, I'm going to lower my left hand, and then I'm going to raise my right. As I raise my right hand, I'm going to turn underneath to the right, a three-quarter turn all the way around, so we're now side on. From here, we're going into a pretzel movement as we then go back to back, but this time we lower our right hand and we raise our left. We then drop our left elbow down in front of your partner's face, taking that left hand over the top of your head, bringing the right hand through the middle, turning our partners in a clockwise direction, taking that right hand ready for a spin. From here, we're going to flick spin our partners all the way around, stepping back, catching left to right. The reverse pretzel. Back, under, raise, 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 under, prepare, into the spin, and catch. So the reverse pretzel. Now with the reverse pretzel, we do the same pretzel motion, but just with the opposite hands. So from here, we're going to step back, double hand hold. Now as we step in towards our partner, we're going to raise our right hand as we start turning underneath our right hand, keeping our left hand low. As we turn all the way around, we keep our right hand over our partner's head. Now from here we go into the pretzel action, but like I said earlier, it's with the opposite hands. So as we go back to back, you're going to lower the right and you're going to raise the left. As you drop the left elbow down, you turn your back to your partner, taking your left hand over your head and down in front of yourself. From here, bringing your right hand through this time, you're going to turn your partner all the way around, and we're just going to take our right hand across to prepare our partner for a spin. As you step in and flick spin your follower all the way around, step back catching left to right. The pretzel shoulder baskets. Goes back, raise, raise, collect, back, forward, unwrap, prepare, into the spin and back. The pretzel shoulder basket starts off with the leader's left to the follower's right, in nice and close and the hands down at waist level. From here you push away with the back of that hand and you turn out to the side, offering your right hand behind the back. Now leaders, as you sidestep to the left, you're going to raise your left hand as the followers picks up with your right that's behind your back. As we continue to change sides, we're going to lower our left and we're going to raise our right. Now, as we raise our right and your partner is starting to turn, we're going to let go of our left hand that's behind our back. We're going to let go and we're going to retake our partner's hand with our left hand, but this time in front of our body. Now, as the momentum will help us keep turning our partner all the way around, and then we're going to take our right hand over the top of their head and onto their shoulder. So we've wrapped our partners into the shoulder basket. From there, you just lead your partners onto their natural step, onto their right foot. And then with your right hand leaders, you're going to gently pull round, unwinding your partner, taking your right hand over to the side. Finish the move off with a flick spin, spin your partners anti-clockwise, taking a step back at the end, catching left to right. The skating pretzel. Goes back, left, right and down, over the head and back. The skating pretzel starts with the leader's left to the follower's right, in nice and close and the hands down at waist level. From there, you're pushing away with the left hand, turning out to the side, offering your right hand behind the back. Now leaders, as you sidestep to the left, you're going to raise your left hand as the follower picks up with the right. As we continue to change places, leaders, you lower the left and you raise the right. Now from here, what's going to happen, you're going to take your right hand leaders over to your left shoulder at the same time as you lunge onto your left leg. As you do that, followers, you're going to be lunging across behind the leader onto your left leg. So as we lunge, we take that hand over. Try and stay upright. Try not to lean to the side if you can help it. Now from here, leaders, you're going to take your right hand, you're going to take the right hand back over your head, dip it in the middle, and then take your right hand over your follower's head. From here, we're just going to step back as you slide your right hand down your follower's right hand, and then we end up right to right. The half pretzel. Back, raise, raise, prepare, into the spin and back. The half pretzel starts off with the leader's left to the follower's right, in nice and close and hands down at waist level. From here we push away with the back of that left hand and we turn ourselves out to the side. That's the leader's offering your right hand behind the back. From there we just sidestep to the left, raising our left hand as we pick up with the right hand. As we continue to change sides, leaders, you're going to lower your left hand and you're going to raise your right hand. And as you raise your right hand changing places, you're going to let go of the left that's behind your back, lower your right hand down to prepare your partner for a spin. Finish the move off by stepping in, flick spinning our partner all the way around, taking a step back, catching left to right. The Pretzel Basket Cog goes back, left, right, right, block, turn, change hands, face, return and back. The Pretzel Basket Cog starts off left to right in nice and close, hands down at waist level. Pushing away with the left hand, leaders, you're offering your right hand behind your back. Sidestepping into the side, you're going to raise your left hand as the followers picks up with your right. As we continue to change sides, you're going to lower the left and you're going to raise the right, taking that right hand over your partner's head. Now from here, just drop the left elbow a little bit, leaders, as you turn to your left, turning all the way round. Now as you lower your right hand down in front of the face, keep hold of both hands as you raise the left hand up, starting to turn the ladies, but keeping hold of both hands so we can block our partners into a wrap position. From here, we're going to go into the cog turn. So you're going to let go of your left hand that's high, pull with your right hand as your followers turns to your right. Leaders, you're going to turn to your left, and what you're going to do, you're going to change hands from your right hand, leaders, to your left. It's the same hand for the followers. As you continue to turn to face each other, we're going to pick up and collect right to right. So we're double hand hold again. From here, we're going to finish off with the return by raising that right hand over your partner's head, dropping the right hand to meet the left, lowering and stepping back at the end.